then. I'll turn it toward the flag so you guys can see it. Okay. There's Ainsley, by the way. Okay, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Don't say it too fast now. All right, keep it slow. Yeah, on the Zoom, I know. Okay, 169. Oh, yeah. It is kind of
I
cool.
got something to say.
This is a fun one. Did you guys notice that?
Yes.
169. So now these are going to be prepositions. Did you mark your page that says prepositions with a Post-it?
Yep. No.
Because you can go back to that page and check what your preposition list is.
I did.
This is page 13. That's where the list is right here. So you can use that list to help you figure out what to put in this crossword puzzle. Have you guys done a crossword puzzle before?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool. 13. 13 has all the prepositions listed on it. There you go.
But it says adverb club. This is actually Ainsley's
13.
that I use.
Page 13. Oh, good.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so look at number 1 on that page. And look at what the mouse is doing. So Zuli, can you tell how the mouse is, what is he doing at that tree, or she?
Kind of like curling up on it.
Okay, so looking at your list, don't tell her. Looking at your list, what is it?
Around.
Around. So what at number 1, each box gets one letter. A, R, O, U, N, D. And you're going to write it down. Do you guys see that? So start with A on number 1. Then underneath A, you're going to put R, O, U, N, D. See how it fits right there? That's good. Micah, what about number 2? What is she doing there?
She's jumping over.
Over. So see where number 2 is? Put an O there. And now you're going to write one box for each letter. O-V-E-R. And the R is there from around. See how they connect? It's kind of cool. And then Elise, what about 3? What is she doing there for 3? Or he. Or he. Yeah.
He's going in it? Or
Could be, look at your list of prepositions, or here, you can borrow mine. Yeah, those. What is he doing? He's going in it. He's walking. It. Don't tell her.
he's walking
Mm.
through it?
Yes. Through. Okay. So number 3 down is through. T-H-R-O-U-G-H. Yes. So it fits perfectly in there. Good. How about Ainsley? What about 4?
How do you know what 7 is?
Under.
Under. Good. 4. So you already got the U from around. See where it is where 4 is? So put U-N-D-E-R.
But the R is already there.
The R is already there. We're filling all in the boxes, all in. Did you get that, Ainsley? Got it? Okay, good. All right, Zuli, how about 5? Yeah. I think that's the boy one. I think one of them is a boy. Or maybe a couple of them are different boys and girls.
Oh, I know.
Don't
I
tell.
don't know. Give me some time.
I'll give you some time. Give her some time. Don't tell her.
It's not him.
It starts with a U, right? Because oh no, wait, not U. It's, what is it? Oh, all we know is it ends with an N, huh?
A palm? No.
No.
That doesn't make sense.
Look at the direction he's going.
I know. Down.
Down. I know you knew. We want to give everybody a chance.
Wait, why?
Down.
YA8834D3A.
That is for my classes later today.
Oh,
It's a password.
Okay.
Okay. Down is number 5, D-O-W-N. And then number 6, Micah.
Let's see.
Starts with O.
I know.
That's
I know.
easy.
I know.
That's
Two
so
letters.
I
It's
know,
two letters.
I know.
Okay, okay.
I know.
Let her think.
Can
O
I write it?
of? No.
No.
Think about where the mouse is.
On.
On.
Yeah,
There you
there.
go. On. O-N.
The last one. Easy peasy.
I know what it is. It's
All
up.
right.
Up. It's going up. It
Oh yeah, number 7.
up.
Okay. Number 7 is up. Did you already get that one?
I didn't know it like.
There, you got them all filled in? Okay, good. How about Ainsley? How about you read the sentence today? This is on 171.
On Sunday, Timmy was surprised to find Johnny with his leather bag. Johnny had neatly arranged his things in it.
Nice, very good. Arranged is our vocabulary, and it just means to put things in a certain order, you know, to keep it nice and neat in there. All right, so check vocabulary, and then we don't even have any articles today, so you're gonna jump right into nouns. So
Yeah, we
Zuli, I'm gonna go this way in the back. Zuli, do the nouns.
Timmy,
Good,
Sunday,
good.
Johnny,
Yes,
bag,
yes,
Johnny again,
yes,
things,
good. That's it. So all the nouns are Sunday, Timmy, Johnny, bag, Johnny, things. Good. Or no, actually, you're doing the pronouns next. What's the pronoun? Not his.
Oh, it.
It. There you go. Because it's not his because that's an adjective actually. Telling
His
whose it
one.
is. So the
His.
word it at the very end of the sentence is the pronoun. Yeah, not his. Yep. Okay. Elise, what about the adjectives?
Surprised?
Surprised. Good.
One time I wrote AGI.
Oh,
ADI instead of J. Leather.
good.
Wait, how many
There are 4.
are there?
Whose?
Arranged.
Nope. Whose leather bag is it?
His.
His.
Wait, is it arranged his or with his?
Both.
Oh.
His. His and his. So the adjectives are surprised. Surprised is an adjective. His and leather and his.
Oh, there's 2 in his.
There's 2 hises.
His.
There's 2 hises. All right. And then Ainsley, what about the ly adverb?
Neatly.
Yes, good. Neatly. We're going to come back to prepositional phrases. So Zuli, what about the verbs next? These are either action or helping. Helping.
Find.
Find is one. Actually, hold on. I stopped. I messed up on that. Do you see 2 next to it?
Yeah.
To find.
Oh.
Ah. So we can't mark that as a verb. It's called an infinitive, and we can't mark it. Anytime you see that word to, it's not going to be functioning as a verb. That's the thing. So I said yes before I looked at it. So actually, it's no. Arranged is a verb. Yes.
What else is a verb?
That's all she said so far. There's had is a verb. And there's one more.
With.
No. It's a linking verb.
In.
Hold on, I see you. No. Think about linking verbs.
What?
Yes, was. Is, was, had, have. Those are all the linking verbs. So the verbs, just so everybody knows, was is a verb, and had is a verb, and arranged. Those 3.
But it says 2.
Yes, good question. So that means there's 2 subjects. But sometimes there's more verbs than that. It doesn't tell us how many verbs. It only tells us how many subjects. So Micah, what about, there are 2 subjects. So what are the 2 subjects?
Johnny?
No. Who was surprised? Look at the very beginning.
Timmy.
Timmy is a subject. And then look at the next verb, had. Who had, you're right, Johnny is the subject there.
Because that's
Oh, she's stuttering.
opener.
Oh, it is. It is an opener. She jumped ahead. That's okay. Elise, what about the prepositional phrases? There's actually 3 of them in here.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What am I doing? Wait, what am I doing?
Prepositional phrases.
Okay,
You got this. You got this.
on Sunday?
On Sundays, one.
Et voilà.
Uh, things in it.
Not things,
Oh.
because that's a noun. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Everybody's raising their hands. Hold on.
In it.
In it. In it. And there's one
And,
more.
Arranged his.
No, because arranged is a verb. It's got to start with a word that doesn't have a
Timmy
A
was
label.
surprised.
Okay, think for a second. It has to start with a word that doesn't have a label. So it's not going to be a noun or a verb or an adjective or any of.
Find Johnny.
Oh, you're right. Find doesn't have, that's not it though. Doesn't have a label. Look at with.
With his leather.
There you
bag.
go. With his leather bag. I knew you guys knew it. I knew you
I
were
was
dying
actually
out
gonna
there.
say that. Well, I was
With,
gonna say-
okay, so the prepositional phrases are on Sunday, with his leather bag, and in it.
But it doesn't have an N. Because it's a preposition of things that's supposed to end with a noun.
Or a pronoun. Sometimes it
Oh.
can end with a pronoun sometimes too. Okay. Openers, Micah.
The prepositional opener is two.
2 for the first one on Sunday.
And then the subject, it will be one.
One
But
subject for
there-
Johnny. Good. And then Ainsley, what about the 5 capitals? So we got 5 capitals in here.
Just a minute. I just need to write my subject.
Okay.
Okay, capitals. On
On. Good.
Timmy,
Yes.
Johnny,
Yes.
Johnny.
Yes.
Another Johnny.
Is there more? Is that it?
One more. Don't say it. Don't say it. They know in here. One more. Capital. You need a clue.
No.
It's a day of the week.
Sunday.
Sunday.
I always remember that also the capitals are on always a day of the week or
Yes.
like or a country or like that.
Or a month. It could
Yeah.
be a month too. Yeah. Any kind of a
thing.
yeah.
Thing that has a name.
proper name, proper noun is what they are. Okay. We got the end mark is period. That's super easy. Good job, you guys. Go ahead and put your grammar books away.
And now I have an announcement.
Oh, you have an announcement. What's your
Yeah.
announcement?
I got a new puppy.
Woo!
Named-
Zuli got a new puppy, she said. Okay, what do you know the breed?
No, we know it's half pug.
Oh, so it's a little puppy. Oh, how big is it?
Really cute. We named her Mocha.
Mocha?
Yeah,
That's
Mocha.
so cute. Is it a girl?
Yes.
Super
Remember
cute.
that time we were in writing class and my dad came in?
I do. Let's not remember that moment. That was tough.
I remember.
All right, does anybody want to share their story they worked on last week? Or what did you guys work on? We worked on, wait, hold on. Oh, the moving box. Yeah. It looks like everybody wants to. So how about we start with Ainsley
She's fighting.
and then we're gonna go around. So
That's what we'll do it.
Ainsley, Elise, Micah, and then Zuli, if you want me to read yours, let me know. Or if you want to read
I
yours,
only got like 2.
that's okay. You can read what you have. It's
I
okay.
have 3 paragraphs.
So Ainsley, go ahead when you're ready.
Did you know that a girl named Ainsley let
Wait,
her
hold
very
on. Sorry, hold on. Do you have a title?
No, because we have 2 more paragraphs for this, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's your point.
well, I'm gonna change up the assignment, but go ahead and just read what you have. I forgot that we were, go ahead and start over again. Sorry. Everybody listen.
Okay, then I'll just write a title real quick.
Okay.
So in one of our checklists, it's a very short sentence, and you didn't go over that.
Yep, we're gonna go over that today. Thank you. Yes. Don't worry about it if you didn't put it in there.
I didn't.
Okay, got it.
Your last week was kind of a confusing class because I had the wrong stuff planned. But anyway, we're moving on. Go ahead, Ainsley, when you're ready.
Oakley is tired. Did you know that a girl named Ainsley let her very adorable cat Oakley outside to excitedly jump outside to play? Frequently, Oakley loves to play outside, which is great because Oakley will eat the mice that he catches. Because of Oakley, our house is clear of mice. When Oakley plays outside, he has his collar on. Oakley is adorable. One day, a girl named Ainsley let her cat Oakley outside to gracefully play. Ainsley closed the front door after she put on Oakley's collar and let him out. When Oakley went outside, he found a box to rest in. He caught a mouse and he wanted to find a place to eat it, so he went to the huge box, which was the perfect place. Because of the box was so huge, it tipped over upside down on top of Oakley when he tried to get in. Luckily, Oakley is a cat, so he landed on his feet. Under the box, Oakley had his mouse with him. Ainsley was taking Daisy, Weston's dog, on a walk until she found a moving box. She took Daisy over there and lifted the box. Oakley was underneath the box, so that's why the box was moving. Oakley was in it, explained Ainsley. Oakley was happy. The next morning came. Ainsley tiredly let Oakley outside again. Because of Oakley's collar, it sometimes scares his prey away. Amazingly, Oakley caught a bird. Because Oakley wasn't actually hungry, he saved his bird for later, which was smart. Oakley is tired.
Wow, let's clap for her. Good job. I love it. That's a great story. Yes, in the Zoom. You remember that? Oh my goodness. That's really, really good. I love it. It's very
And he's
creative.
actually my cat.
I know, it's actually you, and it's probably actually your brother's dog too, huh? They're all like real characters. Elise, come on up to the front.
Why?
Yes, we're doing this now in the front. And make sure when you stand up here, you don't go like this because it's not fun to watch somebody. Yeah, you want to have it down. Yes, and you want to be able to project your voice and look up at the audience. So come up
What
here.
if someone just memorized it that they didn't even need their paper? That'd be amazing.
Come on up.
For me, I would keep going and suddenly forget, so I was.
Okay, actually, Audrey put a paragraph, a sentence,
That's not your.
no, it's my title.
Oh, okay.
Cause she was like, yeah, you actually need a title, so anyways. Okay,
Put it down.
nowhere to be found. We didn't really have something, so just put that.
Hey, Elise.
Okay.
Will you move up here so I can see you better?
Okay.
Never mind.
There we go.
What?
Oh, poor Bob.
Once
Oh,
upon
I
a
knocked
time.
Bob off. Sorry, Bob. Let me put him back.
Okay.
Okay.
Once upon a time, there are two girls named Gertrude and Edith.
You can just keep it there. You don't have to put it up.
Oh,
and down.
okay,
And
like-
just like, yeah, it's
Okay,
okay to read it and just look up every once in a while. You don't have to look up the whole time. Does that make sense?
Who were very good friends. One day, Gertrude and Edith walked to the park to ride their bikes. Sorry, it is right. It looks like read. While they were riding their bikes, they both noticed that a box in front of them was moving. Wait, you gave me this word. What does it say again?
Oh, frantically.
Frantically. Frantically, Gertrude and Edith got on their bikes and rode home. Edith traveled to Gertrude's house, and they both told Gertrude's mom what happened that day because it was frightening. Gertrude's mom told them someone probably tricked them, but it didn't make sense to Gertrude or Edith. Why would a box be moving? Gertrude told Edith that someone could have tricked them. The next day, they both decided to walk to the park. but they were scared because what happened yesterday. Gertrude and Edith slowly walked in the park and looked and the box was there. Right when they took another step, the box moved. Quickly, they started to walk, but they looked behind them, and the box was following them. Edith, who was scared, called her mom. Edith explained the box was moving. Edith's mom told them to open the box. Edith kindly asked Gertrude to open the box, but Gertrude didn't. Edith told Gertrude to open the box. Gertrude just looked quickly at the box and helplessly ran home. Edith spotted the box following Gertrude, who didn't want to open the box. Edith wondered if the box got to Gertrude, she would be so frightened. I was going to do freak out letters.
Oh, okay.
Edith started running and got in front of the box because she is fast at running. She finally got to Gertrude's house with the box nowhere to be found. She got into Gertrude's house and Edith quickly locked the door.
Yes. So she got away. Good job. Let's clap for Elise.
Thank you.
Woohoo! Yes, Ainsley's giving you a Zoom clap. That's how we do it.
Thank you.
Raise yours next, Micah. Come on up. We have some openers we're going to talk about in a minute, but after you guys share, come this way a little bit. There we go.
My title is King of Kings. Katie had to babysit her little sister, so when their parents left, they were all alone. Suddenly, the door rang. Katie couldn't leave her little sis, so she had to bring it her. When they arrived at the door, Katie opened the door. She saw a box which gave her curiosity. In seconds, the box started moving. She caught the box and opened it. There was a book that said Holy Bible. So she knew someone who had loved books, and most importantly, she was Christian. Katie brought her sister to call her friend. Her friend answered, "Hello?" Katie said, "Hi, I found this book, but I don't know what it's about. It says Holy Bible." Her friend answered, "Oh, that's a long story, but I can tell you." It all started when a man named Jesus was about to be crucified. So he had the supper. The day before, Jesus and his disciples had a dinner. Jesus took bread and said, "This is my body, which is given to you. Do this in remembrance of me." And they ate. Then as Jesus took wine, he said, "This is my blood, the new covenant. Do this in remembrance of me." So they drank. Jesus then said, "One of my disciples will betray me." In shock, they all started arguing. Judah, on the other hand, tried to act normal. Suddenly, Judah ran out of the building because of his stress. Hold on. Oh, no. Okay. Thanks. That night, when some of his disciples, which came with him, followed to pray with him until the cross. Surprisingly, the Jews found Jesus and took him to Pilate. All the Jews wanted him to crucify him and shouted, "Crucify, crucify." In moments, Jesus was crucified and nailed to the cross. But Jesus prayed for the Jews, saying, "Father, forgive them, because they do not know what they are doing." The Jews were surprised, then Jesus died. On the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and Mary ran to visit Jesus' tomb, but the stone was open. They walked in and observed two men were standing by the clothing and said, "He is not here, but he is risen." And the women ran to the disciples, shouting, "Jesus is alive!" Suddenly, they all jumped and ran to the tomb because of the news, which surprised most of the people there. When Katie heard the story, she wanted to learn more about Jesus.
Wow, I love it. That's like the whole gospel right there. That's really good. That's like the salvation message right there.
Thank you.
inside a moving box. That's really cool. I love it. Okay, Zuli, do you want me to read it or do you want to read it?
Well, I don't feel like it'll make sense because it doesn't have the first.
Okay, do you want to read it another time then?
Yeah, I mean.
Okay. I would take a picture of it though and put it on Google Classroom. Okay, go ahead and turn it in as it is. Let me see. So you need the first paragraph still?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know what you're gonna write about the first paragraph?
Yes.
Okay, finish the first paragraph then.
I'm still
And-
trying to find out what to do for the third paragraph and then the last one.
Okay, we're not gonna do the introduction and the conclusion on this one. We're not, yeah, because we're gonna go on to the next lesson because the next lesson is actually gonna be actually pretty cool. We're gonna talk about poisonous animals. What's that look for? You like to write the introduction and conclusion.
Finish it.
If we can't finish it, then I feel like my work is wasted.
No, it's part of your homework. You need the points on Google Classroom because I'm collecting those points. Okay, so you got to finish it for that
So I
reason.
still need to like do this third paragraph.
Third paragraph. So for this one that you guys did about the moving box, we're just going to keep it 3 paragraphs this time. Okay. All right. So
No.
if you're still, say that again.
So no 5 paragraphs?
Okay. Do you guys want to write 5 paragraphs?
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
We're going to do the next paper is going to have 5 paragraphs for sure. Sure. Okay. Why am I so confused, Zuli?
Because like there's been so much changes like once when we did the Japan thing, you changed it to 5 and then like this one you changed it to you
But
had
teachers
5.
can do that. Teachers can change up stuff.
Was that your
Really?
It's legal.
Sit.
It's legal. It's legal. I can change stuff. All right.
Mrs. C.
No, legal, not illegal. Legal.
Mrs. C.
Now. What?
I already did my introduction on
Good
this.
job. I love it. Yes, it's really, really good. All right. We're moving on to the next week. So go ahead, if you're finished with the 3 paragraphs or 4, or wherever you're at, keep yours in your front pocket if you're still working on it.
Yep.
Don't put your binder away yet, though.
I am.
You need to get out week 19, which is called poisonous animals.
What if I finish it at
And
home
hold
and
on.
also read it?
It's a lot of pages you're gonna get out. I'm just forewarning you. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages you're gonna get
There's
out.
9 pages? Oh my god.
This is a big one. We're gonna take our time on this and this will be a 5 paragraph essay, okay? For sure,
Right.
for sure.
Wait, all in one day? Like,
No,
no. I mean,
No.
like, we aren't just like writing.
you're only gonna write 1 paragraph this week, okay? But we're gonna extend this lesson. Yes, so get out your 9 pages. And you're gonna need a white page from the back of your binder. Again, one of these, if you have one.
Oh yeah.
Get out that white page in the very back. If you don't have any left, I have
I
extra.
only have 1 left.
Okay, that's okay. Good. Use the one you have.
Yeah, this is the only one.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
you're finishing that paragraph. I really liked it.
Maybe I'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, maybe.
No.
Let me think about it.
Please.
I like inventive version.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So let's set up this page first. So get your big white page out. Okay, I'll wait till you get all your 9 pages out.
I only got one.
Get all your 9 pages out.
I already know how to fold it.
I honestly, maybe Zeus like said that story. It makes me want to.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right, in the white page, you're gonna fold it like a taco fold. Remember that first fold is like this.
This is, the first one's hard. Like, because like, you have to like,
You know, force it.
It doesn't.
Happen.
Be perfect.
Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, did you already finish folding it? Ah, you
I found it like this.
did. Okay, good. Somebody folded it for you.
My fold is not folding.
Lay it down, push it down.
That's what I do. I wanted it.
Taco fold, and then in thirds, so you're gonna go past the middle. And then the other side on top of that, so it ends up as a square.
It ends up like a taco.
Kind
A little.
of, more like a giant piece of cheese. Oops, I think you folded it. Oh, you did it right. Yeah, you did it right. That middle crease is from being in your binder, so you have to ignore that crease in the middle.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Okay. Open it back up. You guys know what to do. In that first box on the top, we're gonna put a small A. Let me draw my paper so you can see it here.
Wait, are you
A,
A, B, C?
Yep, and then Roman numeral, this is gonna be Roman numeral 2 because Roman numeral 1, we're gonna save for the introduction later. So this is Roman numeral 2, and you're gonna do 1 through 5, but 4 and 5 are gonna have parentheses like that. That means they're optional, okay? And then B, it's all gonna be Roman numeral 2, 1 through 5. 4 and 5 are optional. C, Roman numeral 2, 1 to 5.
Done.
Good. And
Are you gonna have the fuse?
fused, yep. This one's gonna be 1 through 7 this time. So Roman numeral 2. I'm gonna go off my page, but then under 7, I know. Juliana would be like,
She would have a ventilating.
she would be hyperventilating right now.
Me and always said Mrs. C at the same time.
In this box under C, I want you to put possible topics. And in this box, I want you to put steps, and then give me a thumbs up when you guys got all that ready to go. So we've done this before, right? Yeah, we've done these
Yeah, does
before.
that mean we're gonna make it? You said 5 paragraphs.
Yes,
That
Right.
means we're gonna do this like
3 times.
Wait,
I
what?
figure out how that math works.
Okay,
Yeah.
everybody hold up your hand like this for a second.
Yeah.
Hold it like so it's facing you. Your thumb is your introduction.
Yes.
And then you have body, body, body.
Yes.
What is your pinky?
The conclusion.
Yes. So how many of the body paragraphs do we have?
3.
3.
We're gonna do.
This is the first body paragraph because it's number Roman numeral 2. We save the introduction and the conclusion for last. Okay, we work on those last. So the way we write these research papers, or actually it's like an essay, is from the inside out. That's how we say it. So like from the inside first, and then we do the outside paragraphs last. Okay. So the 3, I know. So the 3 paragraphs in the middle, we're just working on this part first. This is about poisonous animals that people actually eat.
Ew.
Oh, I know one. Pufferfish.
Yes, pufferfish is one of the ones we're going to learn about.
There's this like weird fact my dad told me. It's not about this, but when you're blaming someone, you point at someone. There's always 3 fingers pointing back at you.
Ah, I've heard that before. That's a good one. Over here on steps. This is how the steps.
Oh, that's what I did.
The steps to writing a paper like this. This is called a formal essay. So sometimes in class and at your school, you might get an assignment. Like if I know you're going to go to a different school next year, they might say, write an essay. These are the steps in writing an essay. Number 1, you have to know what your subject is. So go ahead and put subject. Now, we've heard that word in grammar before, like subject-verb pairs. But this means, what is your paper about? So that word subject can mean 2 different things, okay? For grammar, it's like, who's the subject in the sentence? But this is, what's the subject of your whole paper? So put an equal sign, and let's just put it here. It's going to be poisonous animals.
Good job.
I squeezed it in.
How do you-
Poisonous,
I can't see it. So
Poison.
P-O-I-O.
Ous. And then animals. Once you know what your subject is, that's the whole paper is about that, right? We're going to talk about eating poisonous animals too, right? Yeah. Then you read your articles to find out your topics, right? And then we have to list. So number 2 is list possible topics. So after you know what your subject is, you're going to list your possible topics after reading a little bit of all the articles, right? Who knows what we do after that? What's the next step? After you make a list of your possible topics over here, then what?
You start writing the whatever it's called.
Body.
KWO,
Yeah, the KWF.
but not yet. If you have a whole list of topics, you have to pick one, right?
Oh,
Right? So number 3 is choose topic. And then you're right. Number 4, Elise, is
KWF.
KWO plus fused. That's when you have a topic. So you have a topic, then you're going to look at your articles, gather information from each one of the articles, and then combine them together in the fused. And then what do you do after you have your fused outline? Micah.
Like write your R paragraph.
Yes. You're going to actually write the body paragraphs.
Body.
Yes, remember what those are, the ones in the middle. Paragraphs. Paragraph.
Sounded it.
I'm going to put not an S at the end because what we're going to do is I'm going to draw a little arrow right here up and down because you're going to repeat these for each of those 3 body paragraphs. Remember, those are in the middle. So you're going to choose a topic, write KWO infused, and then write your body paragraph, and then choose your, bless you, choose your second topic, write your second KWO infused, and then write your second body paragraph, and then you got to go back up again, choose your third topic, write the third KWO infused, and write the third body paragraph. So these steps go back and forth for a little bit till you get all the body paragraphs done. And then after that, Micah?
So like after you're done filling out all of this, use back.
Yes.
And then when you're done with this, you do
Another one, but I have extra, so that I'll give you one next week if you need it. Yeah, I have a lot. So write the body paragraphs. Then the next step, this is the newer part for you guys. Number 6 is the conclusion. And the final one is the introduction. And you might be thinking, wait a second, Mrs. Snarrows, why are we writing the introduction at the very See, why are you writing your introduction at the very end? Well, good question. That's because after you finish all the body paragraphs and the conclusion, then you've got the bulk of your paper is done. That's going to help you to write the introduction to introduce, because you'll have it already in your head, pretty much the whole paper. That helps it make it so much easier to write the introduction. Because the introduction is the hardest part, in my opinion, because you're introducing the topic. And sometimes if you don't know what you're going to say, it's hard to know how you're going to tell them about it. So we save that till the very end. That's the last paragraph we write, even though it's the first paragraph you read. All right, so now.
I'm talking to you. Well, what is it? Like, what is it, Mrs. C?
I'm talking to myself. I'm having a conversation with myself. All right, let's look at
Very short sentence. Very short sentence.
the first article.
Wait,
Now we're going to start working on
where we go?
the first article. This is going to be page 161. 161.
Yesterday.
At the top of this page is called Risky Food. Right on top of that, put an A with a box so it matches this. Okay? A with a box. You guys know that from your country paper. Now, this is when we're going to start listing possible topics, but we don't have time to read every word on here, so I'm going to skim with you. Okay, show you how to skim. Look at sentence one. You remember how to do that?
Yeah.
Read the first sentence. So Micah, how about you read the very first sentence?
Okay. Puffer fish look cute, but they can be deadly if you eat them.
Good. And we're gonna, instead of skimming, we already know that paragraph's about pufferfish. So circle pufferfish on that first paragraph. And let's write pufferfish on your possible topics. Now there's a bunch, so we need to write kind of small on here. There's gonna be a lot of topics we're gonna have.
I was puffer fish always had a P, like two P's instead of two F's.
Oh.
For some reason, so I always call it puffer
Look
fish.
at
Pufferfish? That's like, in SpongeBob, that's, Mrs. Pufferfish, Mrs. Puff,
Puffer.
Mrs. Puff, that's her name.
Oh, Mrs. Puff.
She's the teacher for the driving school. I don't know if you guys have seen SpongeBob,
haven't.
but. Okay, anyway, next paragraph, Elise, read the first sentence.
Like after pufferfish?
On the same page, Micah, on page 161,
Oh.
right down toward the
Below
bottom,
here?
yep,
Okay.
just read the first sentence.
Polar bears prowl the Arctic and can weigh up to 800
Kilograms.
kilograms.
There you go. Approximately.
1,800 pounds.
Dang, that's a lot.
Oh, wow.
1,800 pounds is heavy.
That's that weight.
So what is that paragraph about?
Polar bears.
Polar bears. Circle polar bears and write it here.
Polar.
Polar. It's so fast to say.
Like very fun. Polar. Polar.
Polar. Polar.
Zuli, oh, that goes to the back side. Then there's another paragraph. If you turn it over to page 162, what's the first sentence in that paragraph? The next paragraph there.
People, no.
It's barracuda.
Or barracuda.
I said.
On 162, do you see it?
Barracuda are menacing fish that grow up to 6 feet long and can attack without warning.
Good. Okay, barracuda, that's a fish. Circle it first in that paragraph, that sentence. And let's put it right here. I think it's 2 R's, yep.
I feel like,
Barracuda.
I feel like saying capybara for some reason.
Don't forget to put A's next to all these because we're in Article A. We're collecting all of our information here.
Yeah.
And then when you're ready, Ainsley, the last paragraph at the very bottom of 162 is where it starts. The very, very bottom of 162. Oh, wait, you're muted. Hold on, unmute yourself.
Quail is a common bird that people have eaten from ancient times until today.
Good. So that's about what?
Quail.
Quail.
Quail. Circle quail. And we're going to put quail right here. Quail, right? Quail.
How they run is funny.
Yeah.
I know. And they're little feather.
I go up it's like a steep mountain. So whenever I'm going up, they'll go.
Have you ever heard them like take off too? It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a big noise. Okay. Then that continues. Oh, there is a quail picture on 163, but that's still the same paragraph. So that's all the different animals in the first article. Okay, so try to keep these together.
Risky food.
Now we're going to go on to the next article, which is called Poisonous Animals, and it's on page 165. And I want you to first write a B on that one. That is the article that goes with this
These stands for
B. So put a B at the very top of poisonous animals. Page 165. And then Micah, go ahead and read that first sentence.
Spur-winged geese are large African birds that absorb poisons from blister beetles.
Yeah. Spur-winged geese. Circle that first on your paper there. And then we're going to write it in here. Spur-winged geese. And actually it's B.
What? Oh, whoops.
because we've already moved on to B now.
Oh, okay. So we put a B on top of it.
Could it be on top of that page? Yeah, make sure you do that. And then Elise, the next paragraph when you're ready. First sentence.
Okay. Right here. Okay. Hawk. What?
What?
Hawksbill. Sea turtles are beautiful but toxic creatures.
Hawksbill sea turtle. Circle that. Hawksbill sea turtle. B.
Most of the creatures that we're landing on, like paragraph B, have long names.
I know, like there's like, oh,
Yeah.
mm,
If you turn that over to the back, keep going on that article. I see barracuda again on the next paragraph. Go ahead and circle barracuda on the back. That's on page 166.
the bear.
The barracuda, we're gonna put a C, or no, a B, sorry, next to barracuda, because it's in article B too.
The pufferfish down here.
Oh, yeah, and then we see pufferfish, circle pufferfish,
And put B.
comma B. That's it for that article.
Yippee. Don't
You
eat
good,
that.
Ainsley? Okay, done with that article. The next one's called Don't Eat That.
Don't eat that.
Don't eat that.
Don't eat that.
And that's gonna be C, so put a C at the top of that article.
Some people eat these on them.
I bet you can.
Wait, what's the-
If I look at the first sentence, is it your turn? I think it might be, yeah, maybe it's Ainsley's turn.
Yeah, Jim. Well, Jim.
Go ahead, Ainsley. You might have to read the first two sentences on this one. This is page 167. Don't eat that.
Some people eat geese on holidays, but one kind of goose can be a real problem.
Keep going.
The spur-winged goose found in southern Africa is named for the sharp spurs on its wings that it can use to attack other birds.
Okay, good. So spur-winged geese, we're gonna put a comma C next to that one. And circle it on that paragraph too.
Yep.
Spur-winged goose. Okay, then Zuli, next one. If you know what it's gonna be about, you can just tell us what it's gonna be about.
Well, no, I'm like waiting for it. Another animal to avoid eating is barracuda.
Barracuda, there you go. Barracuda,
So I'm
C. Circle barracuda on that one.
Guess I'm doing barracuda.
Bara. There's so many ways. Bara.
On the back of that, Micah. What's next?
Okay, is it on one? Oh, no. Polar bear livers are full of vitamin A.
And well, this is page 168 that we're on, and it's about polar bears. So we're gonna put a comma C next to polar bears. And then the next one, Elise, at the bottom, the last paragraph on 168,
Wait. what? One second. Oh,
we have a new one.
Okay. I don't have it.
Yeah, it's on the back of the.
Oh, sorry, it's on the back. I thought you said, okay, new page.
At the bottom here. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, got that. Starts with one of.
One of the most toxic animals on earth is the golden poison frog.
Golden poison frog. This is a new one, so we're gonna add this one. Golden poison frog. I know, I'm trying to stay on my page, but Juliana would be super upset with me right now.
I'll cover for her.
I'll cover for her. Okay.
Doing that actually gave me like a little weird thing in my head.
So you guys probably noticed we have a big list of possible topics, and you probably noticed that only the Barracuda is the one that has in all three articles. But we want to do a paper about more than just a few of these animals because we have such a big list here. So here's what you would do in that case. Do you see any of these animals that live in the same type of habitat? If you look at them.
I know.
Ainsley?
Oh, pufferfish, hawksbill, sea turtles, and barracuda.
Okay, good. Did you guys see that? Okay, I'm gonna put a little dot next to these just so I can kind of like see those three here pretty easily. So I've got pufferfish, barracuda, and hawksbill sea turtles. Where do those live, Ainsley?
Water.
In the water or in the sea, right? They do, even the barracuda. So because those all have a similar habitat, we're going to group those together in the first body paragraph, which is Roman numeral 2. Remember, this is because 1 is intro. We're waiting on that introduction. So we're working on Roman numeral 2 right here. And we want to combine some of these together. And that makes sense, right? To combine that they have the same habitat. So we're going to write, and we have A, B, and C. Pufferfish is in A and B. Barracuda fish is in A, B, and C. And the hawksbill sea turtle is in B. So the way to split this up is we're going to have each one of these be a different sea creature, right? But the hawksbill sea turtle is only in B, so we have to make that one right here. Hawksbill, go ahead and write it here for B. Hawksbill. Hawksbill sea turtle. That'll be your 3 words right there for your topic on that one. Sure. Then barracuda and pufferfish, but did you notice that the pufferfish is not in C? It's only in A and B. But the barracuda does have information in C. So we would put it with C. Barracuda. Barracuda. That leaves pufferfish. Or as Zuli calls it, pufferfish.
Pupper. I already put pufferfish.
You put pufferfish?
Pufferfish.
Okay, but did you guys notice that now we have the fused? How are we going to talk about all 3 of these in the fused outline? Because we're going to have to take a little bit from each. I saw your hand first.
You're not supposed to put like barracuda, and then you're not supposed to go all the way to like pufferfish. You have to put all the barracuda's information, and then go to the next one, and then the next.
Together. Okay, was that what you were going to say too, Zuli? Kind of. So for our fuse, though, we are going to talk about all 3. Did you want to say something, Ainsley?
I
Sorry.
was thinking that the first paragraph was like the introduction. Then
Yeah.
the 3 is pufferfish. That's the second paragraph. Third paragraph is the hawksbill sea turtle. Third paragraph is barracuda. Then
No, because we have all these others. We have polar bears and quail and geese. How we got to talk about all those too.
And the golden.
So this is all going to go in one paragraph. So in your fused outline next to the Roman numeral 2 here, we're going to abbreviate. Let's put PF for pufferfish. Let's put HST for hawksbill sea turtle, and then B for barracuda, because we're going to combine them all here. Okay. For regular number 1, this is where you're going to talk about their habitat, but I'm not going to tell you that because you got to read all this stuff. Just read those paragraphs that have these creatures in that paragraph. You don't have to read all 3 articles. Just look for those paragraphs. Does that make sense? Yes. In each, so you're going to look for pufferfish in Article A. You're going to look for, and we know that pufferfish is also in B. If you want to use some of that information from B here, you can. You're going to just keep this all about pufferfish right here. Okay? Keep this all about hawksbill sea turtle only. Keep this all about the barracuda. Does that make sense? Only. But then when you're choosing stuff, and I like how Micah put it, you're gonna probably need 2 of these details for each creature. So number 1, next to number 1 on the side, let's put, oops.
Oh,
I made a big mess. There we go. Okay, phew. Habitat. Let's just put that in parentheses because you're going to find information about where are these creatures located? Where do they live, basically? And then let's do 2 and 3, 4 and 5, and 6 and 7. So 2 and 3, you're going to combine these for each of these types of creatures.
What's the ending for the habit?
TAT. HABITAT. Does that make sense?
two.
So you can put like these 2 could be about pufferfish. These 2 could be HST. This is going to be about B. That's how you organize a formal essay like this. Okay. Now, the other thing I want you to remember is you cannot use the word you, Y-O-U, in your paper. Because this is called a formal essay. So you are not going to be in the essay like you were with the moving box. You were in that essay. I remember Ainsley had her name in there even. You're not going to use you or I or me because this is called a formal essay. And you use those types of words when you're writing a fun story or a journal entry. But because this is an essay about real creatures and real facts, try not to say you should not eat those. Because remember, this is about not eating these types of animals, right?
You could say
A person should not eat these animals, but you
Many
can't say
people should not eat these animals.
many people, but don't use eat because that is also a banned word, isn't it?
Mrs. C, you said
Isn't
a bad word. Yes.
Let me
Many
double
people
check.
cannot
Mrs.
gobble.
Yes, it is bad. I mean, it's banned. The word bad is banned too, so don't use bad.
Well, Mrs.
in there either,
there's
yes.
another bad word. It's big.
Can't you just put like literally just put you?
No, you can't do
Well,
that.
it's
That's
just
only when
cheating.
you're texting.
Cheating the system.
Oh, I forgot to talk to you about a VSS. Do you guys know what VSS is?
Yes, I do.
Or
Sentence.
Very short sentence, VSS.
Oh,
How many
that's
words are in a
right.
VSS?
like 3 or 2.
5.
2 to 5. You can't have a 1-word sentence. That's not a sentence. You
Like-
can have 2.
You can have a 1-word sentence. Hello.
That's not a sentence though.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you could say something like, it's cold. That's 2 words, but that's a sentence. It has a subject and it's got a verb in there, the apostrophe S. Yes.
good day and good night.
Good day and good.
Good day.
That's good.
So VSS on your checklist is very short sentence, and you're right, there's a new banned word we haven't talked about yet.
Big.
No.
Big.
Big. So we can't say big. What can you say instead of big?
Humongous, enormous.
Large.
There you
You
go.
can't say the pufferfish was
Gigantus.
big.
Nope.
You can say
Huge.
Huge. There you go.
The
All right, you guys,
pufferfish
keep all this in your front pocket. And you're just gonna work on all this and write 1 paragraph, okay, this week. And then next week, we're gonna pick it up with paragraphs 2 and 3 in the middle. We're gonna pick up the pace a little bit, but yeah,
Scary. At
focus
least
on
if it's
that.
just 1 paragraph, I can finish my.
I'm gonna slow down, yeah, so you can finish up your other.
Yep.
You're gonna finish A, B, and C and fused and write 1 paragraph. But we're gonna keep going next week. Yeah, I know.
So you
At
can
least
finish
this-
anything you have.
yeah, exactly. Giving you time to catch up if you
but
are a little
it
behind.
needs to catch up.
Good, that'll give them time to catch up. All right, that's it. Do you have any questions, Ainsley?
Did you know I knocked the draft?
You're good?
Literally, when
Okay.
I was going down my hill.
Bye,
I-
see you
I
next
was feeling
week.
really
Have a good week.
I was sitting on my desk.
Bye.
so I